You can get to this event two ways. If you see the decoding tools in your items bag, you can just view from there and it'll bring you to the screen. The other way to get to it is to go to events and search for the event page. You can get to events by the right side of your screen, the buttons here. It'll bring up the events and then you just search for the secret recruit order right there. The other way is to go inside your mansion and click on the pool, and that'll bring you to events as well. And then again, you search for the secret recruit order event. Once you find it, you push view. In the main event page, you'll see two options, the classified file and decode the safe. Decoding the safe will get you to the event, and also the first 200 times citywide that the safe is unlocked, it will come with double rewards. There are two ways you get decoding tools. One is trading in the black market. If you trade, you'll see them pop up. The other way is hitting Street Forces. So you can see I've gotten decoding tools. If you use Blue Devil as your roadster while hitting Street Forces, you can get 2 per Street Force when they drop. So the thing I do to decode these things is I pick the middle left box of every square, because this will give you the ability to decode with less tools. I know the first one is a 3. There's nothing else it could be. The second one could be a 9. It is not an 8, I know that, because there's no bottom line. It is not a 7, could not be a 6, but it could be a 5. It could be a 4. It could not be a 3, we know what that looks like. And it could not be a 2, and it could not be a 1. So right now we have 9, 5, and 4 it could be. That is a lot of guessing. So to know for sure, click this top right button, and it is a 5. Now if you clicked the bottom right button, it still could have been a 5 or a 9. You would have only ruled out 4. If you clicked the middle right button, maybe you could have figured it out, it was a 5. The left bottom button, you would have only ruled out 4 as well, because it still could have been a 5, which it is, and it still could have been a 9. This third square is a 2. It could not be anything else. This last square, it could be, well, we know it's not a 9. It could be an 8. It could not be a 7. It could be a 6. It could not be a 5. It could not be a 4. It could not be a 3, a 2, or a 1. To figure this out, I do the same exact thing. I want to see what the top looks like, because that is the most distinctive characteristic of all numbers. It is a 6. Now if we did the bottom right button, it still could have been a 6 or an 8. And the left bottom button could have been a 6 or an 8 as well. The right middle button, I guess that would tell us that if it was a 8 or a 6. What it would not have told us is if it were a 6 or a 5. So those are the ones that I pick. If you're trying to deduce this in your head, pull up the calculator, pull up the number pad, and look at numbers and how they're shaped, and wonder to yourself, what could that be? So 3, 5, 2, 6. We only used 6 decoder tools. 1 for the first card, 2 for the second card, 1 for the third, and 2 for the fourth card. So we're still at excellent. So you can use 1 on all 4 boxes, and then to distinguish, I would do that as the second step in your deductions. Using 0 to 7 decoders will get you excellent rewards. High rewards are for 8 to 11 decoders used. Medium rewards are 12 to 24 decoders used.
Oh no, she didn't.
Yes, I did use every single decoder tool I could to reveal this so that I could see if reward quality went lower than medium, and it does not. If you were to gamble on any of the numbers, I think my third card in could either be a 1 or a 7, and that is the only one that I'll ever really toss a gamble to. Other numbers have so many options they could be. Like more than 2 though, I'm not willing to bet on that. So if I were to gamble 4, 5, what do you think? 1, 4 or 7, 4? Let's try 1, 4 first. I was right. So this card is tricky because you have the 2 beginning cards that you're going to have to reveal in order to decipher what the number is, and then the last 2 cards have 2 black spaces that could either be a 1 or a 7. So in this case, instead of using 8 tokens to get high rewards instead of excellent, I would probably reveal the first card, the second card, and the third card. Would reveal the top left square of the third card. That will tell you whether it's a black spot, it's a 1, or there would be a line and it would be a 7. And I would guess what the last number is. If you guess and you're right, awesome. If you guess and you're wrong, it's only 50 gold to guess again, and you know it's the opposite of what you just guessed. Possible prizes you can get by playing this. You have your gem prize pack, which also comes with classified files. There's speed ups, also comes with classified files. Godfather Family Gold Experience and Energy, and resources, which all also come with classified files. Classified files are not the best for getting vigilantes, but they do have some that are useful. They have purple and blue. This is Melvin, Tracy, Adriana, Catalina, and Charles. Some countries have different names for vigilantes, but these will be the intended vigilantes no matter what their name is. If you look at your vigilantes, don't trade for one you have maxed out unless you're trying to upgrade it, so I guess that's useful. So I don't need any of these. I could work on Tracy, and I could work on Melvin. For the purple vigilantes, for 1 fragment, you need 25 classified files, and for the blue ones, you only need 10. So I would work on maxing out my blue ones before the purple ones, just because you're going to get a better use out of these classified files because they're not very good. Or you could go the route where you work on the purple ones because they are harder to get, and these 3 especially come in all sorts of prizes. So it's your gaming style really that matters. I've been just dumping all classified files into Melvin because I want to get him maxed out, and then I'll max out Tracy. The thing I'm interested in Melvin for is 5-starring him to increase raid ops capacity by 20,000 when initiating a raid. I've been working on my crime ops capacity, my raid ops capacity a lot lately. Tracy would also be useful for me. I'm just working on one at a time so I can stay focused, and she's 3 stars where Melvin's almost done. Her next one that I would get is increased vehicle attack by 10% when this vigilante leads an ops or is garrisoned. And the last one she offers is increased shooter attack by 15. And while her last one is passive, this 4-star Ruthless Speedster level 1 would help me a lot in Vigilante Arena or anything like that, because you want to pick vigilantes that have active skills in Vigilante Arena because they're leading the ops and you're only going by the vigilante's skill. But that is a whole other video. I am pretty sure that is it. I like this game. It's an easy way to get gems. It's an extremely easy way to get speed ups. A lot of good prizes. Have fun.
Do it the right way.